Hello, we're your hosts, Rachel Yates-Hoyles and Libby Baker, volunteer trustees of Beacon Dementia and Wellbeing based here in Rossendale. Join us for our bite-sized episodes as we shine a light on dementia, caregiving and the power of connection in Rossendale. Each episode brings you honest conversations with the people who make Beacon what it is. We'll share real stories and gentle reminders that none of us are walking this journey alone.
Welcome, Matt.
Hiya.
Hiya. Welcome to our first ever podcast at Beacon Dementia Wellbeing. Thank you for being one of our first guests.
No problem.
Now, I've known you a long time, haven't I?
Yeah.
And before you came to Beacon, and I was so pleased when you did become part of the Beacon family.
You saw was on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's lovely to hear. Thank you.
Yeah.
So just before we start, we know that music's a big thing in your
Yes.
life. You just told me you've been doing karaoke.
Yes.
Yeah? And music is in the shed
Yes.
a lot of the time. So what's your favourite song?
It is The Good Life by Tony Bennett, but we play every Friday.
Oh, at the
In
shed?
Yes.
Oh,
Every Friday. Yeah.
brilliant.
So, it always goes down well
Oh.
with participants, yeah.
It's such a positive song as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what we try to sort of like ripple throughout Beacon, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Dementia comes with quite a bit of sadness and loss.
Yeah.
But I do know from coming to the shed and from supporting people like you have that there is a thread of joy.
Yeah.
You've just got to find it sometimes, haven't you?
We've got a love for Elvis now through Colin, one of the participants.
He likes
He loves his
Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah. Yeah, we must have watched Jailhouse Rock about 100 times.
Oh.
But
Do you
he
ever
loves
dress
it.
up as him? You're going to have to dress up
I'd
as
have to do
Elvis.
for him.
Can you imagine that?
Oh,
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Oh. So, in 3 words, Matt, if you can describe yourself, what words would they be?
Kind,
Yes.
thoughtful,
Yes.
and loyal.
I agree with all them.
I agree with all of them. Yeah, that's exactly the
I-
words I would have used.
Don't you, Libby?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Plus a lot more positive ones as well. I think you're really compassionate, Matt. It's quite hard to get some males sometimes to work
Yeah.
in dementia care, and especially males who are of all the qualities that you bring.
Oh, thank you.
And it's just like Lisa, you are a treasure to have and a pleasure to have. And we hear so much good feedback from
Oh,
people
it's
who come
nice.
to the shed, their families, all the volunteers. I mean, your best mate Bernard.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he?
There's so much love around here, isn't there? We just love it, don't we?
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think love is at the heart of Beacon, isn't it, as well?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And if we can do that at Beacon, that will just ripple out into
That's
the
what makes it
lives.
work, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have structure, but you've got to have care and love, haven't you?
Absolutely. And I think them are the qualities that you definitely have got
Oh, thank you.
in abundance, Matt. So if people are coming to the shed and they're thinking about what type of people work there, then them are the qualities
Yeah.
that we've got.
Oh, great.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us what drew you to working in dementia support.
It was my own experience, really, with my mum suffering from dementia. Then the opportunity arose when I was working with Rachel for the care for mum. Rachel asked me to come down and volunteer, which I did. And it sort of progressed from there. Everything just sort of fell into place, really. It just fitted. And it was lovely. Yeah.
Never let you go, did we?
No, no.
Oh.
But yeah, it was through my own experience of dementia with my mum that drew me to it. Yeah.
And can you tell us about the role that you've got at Beacon?
I would say my role at the Beacon really is to bring a bit of joy to people that are suffering with dementia, make them feel, well, I suppose they do feel normal, but make them feel like they've got something to do, a project or self-worth, make them not feel frightened, but also to give the people with dementia, their family, a break from looking after them. So that's really what I see my role with, just to bring a bit of joy to the day, basically.
You've got lots of hidden skills as well. You don't just support people at the shed, but
No.
you've got your carpentry skills.
Yeah, some might say.
What does your day entail then?
It can be. Every day is different when we're there, because some people's capabilities might be different from one week to the next. One person might be doing woodwork one week, Then the following week they might only want to do a jigsaw, or they might want to listen to just music and chat, or just colouring or craft. It's so different. You can't really tailor it to one person every week the same, because with the dementia it changes so much, doesn't it? So you find out what happens on the day, ask them what they might want to do that day, and just go with that really. You can't say, right, today you'll be doing woodwork, because they might not want to do woodwork that day. They might just want to do jigsaw. So you just seeing what that mood they're in and what their capabilities are that day.
That's proper person-led care. That's like 5-star.
Right.
Amazing.
Well, that's just been caring, isn't it? Really, to me, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What do you enjoy most about your role? What brings you the most joy?
Oh, it's got to be having a laugh with the people that come and seeing faces light up, and just knowing that you're giving them a purpose to do something. And it could be something just so simple, can't it, as a jigsaw. You know, I sat last week with a chap called Kevin, and he absolutely loved it. So we're organising, we're getting him a board, because we were doing them and we're having to pack it away. Didn't have enough time to. So we've organised a board that we can pack it on, and they'll say, right, I'll see you next week. We'll do that next week. We'll finish that next week. And that's where the pleasure comes from. Just seeing that they've got something to look forward to, really. Hope, yeah. And to feel normal. I mean, I know they are normal, the people, aren't they? But they're living with this illness.
Condition.
Yeah. So just to take a bit of pressure off.
Yeah.
Can you think of a special moment that's happened at Beacon that stayed with you?
I've got a few.
Tell us.
So Richard, bless him, the gentleman that used to come that sadly passed away, he was a cricket fan. So I used to wait for him to walk to the gate, and I would be watching for him coming, and I'd go outside and I'd pretend to bowl a cricket ball to him. And he'd pretend to whack it away with his bat.
Oh, how lovely.
And it was every week without fail that we'd do that. Every week. And also with Colin, who I do a Beacon at home with, we had a bit of a routine where I would drive up to the house, stop outside his front window, and I'd be waving to him like that, and he'd be like, and then sometimes he'd come and meet me at the door, but other times he'd just wait for me to come in. But sometimes he'd meet me at the door. Do you want a cup of tea? It was lovely. Yeah, things like that.
Them two examples, Matt, for me are examples of pure connection, aren't they?
Yeah, it was just natural to do it. Especially the bowling thing with Richard. And in fact, he even did it when his wife came to visit him in hospital. He pretended to bowl to her, she said. And she said that's definitely come from when Matt was doing that.
It's communication, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sharing like a happy emotion.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, certain looks from Colin I know what he's thinking. Because you get to know these people, don't you, quite well, especially when you're spending a lot of time with them. So he just gave me a look and I know exactly what he was thinking. Yeah, especially when there was a nice woman in the room.
That always helps, doesn't it?
He'd be like, bless you. Yeah.
That's lovely. So tell us about what your role with Beacon at Home is. What do you do? If for people that don't really understand what the service is.
I've only really done Beacon at Home. I've done Beacon at Home long term with Colin. He's been quite active. So he loved to get out.
Farms.
Anything to do with animals. And he also liked the pub. Yeah. So we go to the pub for a drink. But we'd often go to places where there's animals. We'd go to Townley Park and he'd stroke and stop every dog that went past him. So that's been just to get him out, and Paul and his wife like to keep him active because that's what he'd always done. She said he'd just get up in the day, right, I'm going into town with the dog, or I'm going to have a couple of beers in town. And he said that's what he used to enjoy doing, reading in the paper and putting a couple of bets on at the betting shop and then back home. So he said I want to keep his routine going like that. So, but yeah, we've been all over. Yeah, we have, all over. Played golf, crazy golf, all sorts of things.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And I've only done a couple of other ones, but they were more in-house. But that's, again, until you get to build that relationship up, then you would probably venture out more. Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for sharing yourself with us and the audience and people who are listening and watching out there. And thank you for just giving part of yourself to people living with dementia and our carers who we support.
No, thank you.
Massively appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you for giving me the opportunity when you did.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, thank you, Libby.
Thank you for listening and watching wherever you are. If you'd like to stay connected and hear more about Beacon, Dementia and Wellbeing and what we do, then please visit our website on www.beaconrosendale.org.uk, or if you're on social media, please find us under Beacon Rosendale for Facebook and Instagram.